These women didn't know Anine Booysen, but they've come here to mourn a girl who was savagely butchered just a few hundred meters away from her home. Under the midday sun, they bury a cross in the dusty sand of a construction site, where police say the teenager was raped and mutilated. She later died. Someone's described it that she was slaughtered like an animal.
She was so brutally, not even an animal like a dog. It's not even like slaughtered like this. We never seen something like this in Bredasdorp.
Anine Booysen survived long enough to name one of her attackers before dying. Outside her home in rural Bredasdorp in the Western Cape, her aunt says they knew one of the alleged attackers. She tells me he was a lovely child to have in the house. He was her friend, and it's just incomprehensible.
No more violence! No more violence!
Later, many others marched through the streets towards the crime scene. This is just one protest by one small community for one of their own. But across South Africa, there is growing outrage. Surprisingly, in a country which is becoming increasingly hardened to high levels of sexual violence. Every 4 minutes, this radio station broadcasts a ping during its programming. An audible reminder to its listeners that on average every 4 minutes, a person is raped here. With that kind of statistic, many other women would have been raped since Anine was brutalized last weekend. This is her mother laying a wreath for her daughter. It's taken nearly a week for the country to learn of her story. A story that has jolted people out of their complacency about rape because of the sheer violence inflicted on Anine Booysen.
I don't know what we must do, but we must do something to get rid of this. Otherwise, there is no use in giving birth to a baby boy if men treated women lower than animals.